Hey you guys, you are back with your girl, it's just Trey, and today I am making this video about how to choose your major in college. Now, choosing majors is probably one of the hardest things that you have to do, and you're supposed to really start thinking about it like kind of junior year, start to get where you want to go in life. And I know there are a lot of high schools now that are like changing the curriculum, and they have you kind of like on a set path starting from freshman year. Like I know my old high school, they now have like career technical services, so if you want to be a STEM major, then they're letting you like volunteer in the hospitals and stuff, or you get to learn a trade while you're in school. They have cosmetology programs at my old high school and everything like that, so you can try to already know your path before you graduate. So this video is all about picking your major and some tips. So 5 tips to picking your major. So first of all, I want you guys to know that 70% of people in college change their majors at least once. So let's have you be in the 30% and already have your things together. But just so you know, it's absolutely nothing wrong with changing your major. And because your interests might change, you might like take a class, like a psychology class or like an art class, and like, wow, I'm a really good artist, and political science ain't really all that. Like maybe I just need to, be an art major or some more artwork like that. So you never really know what your path is gonna be. You know what you kind of like want to do, but you don't know if that's in God's plans. And so you do want to make like an educated decision on what you want to do in college. And so that's what this video is for. So number 1 tip, you need to ask yourself, why do I want this major? Like, a lot of us have like our parents like putting ideas in our head about what they think we should do. You might have like outside pressure, like your friends, they might be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be a doctor, I'm gonna be a lawyer. And so that might push you into choosing something that maybe you didn't want to do, but you might choose it for other reasons. So you really have to ask yourself, like, will this major make me happy? That's like number 1 super important thing. Number 2, when choosing your major, you need to ask yourself, what kind of workload am I going to be wanting? Like, if you know you're a procrastinator, then you might not want to become like a biology major or like an English major. Like, because English majors, all you're gonna be doing is writing papers. Like, you're gonna be writing like a little writing factory. So if you know that you're a procrastinator, you're gonna be writing like 10-page papers. Maybe that ain't the best major you need to go into, or unless you definitely decide like before college that you are not about to be procrastinating, and you actually need to start putting that into fruition. Because just because you said you're not going to be a procrastinator doesn't mean that the day before your paper is due, you're going to be on page 6 with 4 more pages to go and the class started at 10 a.m. Don't let that be you. Like, you don't want that to be you. You got to make sure you're extremely motivated. So for some specific majors, you have to make sure you're extremely motivated no matter what major you choose, because this is like your life. This is the rest of your life, your future. You have to decide, like, are you going to be in certain extracurricular activities like band, football, those type of things. They take up a lot of time. And so if you have like a major that also requires a lot of your attention and a lot of like outside things to do, like labs and whatnot, well then you might not want to choose certain majors. So just think about that when you're choosing your major. Number 3 is earning potential. And when I say earning potential, I don't mean like I'm gonna major in biology and I'm gonna make $100,000 a year. Like, I'm gonna be a 6-figure winner. Like, I don't mean like that. I mean, like, do you have the drive and determination to make this major into something big? Because what they tell you is, like, I'm a theater major, so my major probably to other people doesn't have earning potential, which means like when I graduate college, I may or may not be making like what someone who would have majored in biology is making. But like, I have drive and determination, so I will be making money out of college, and it's all about how much work you are putting into your major. Like, you're a freshman. I'm a freshman in college. I'm a theater major, and I actively do like film and television outside of school to make sure that I'm getting necessary experience and so on and so forth, so that when I do graduate, that I'm not like blindsided. You have to look at your career outlook. You have to look at like what you want to do. You have to know what kind of person you are, and when you're choosing like especially a creative or performing arts major, you have to make sure that you're going to put in all the necessary work, because it's not as easy being one of the like the outside majors that is not STEM. It's hard being those because there aren't so many like job offers, and also a lot of people don't know how to milk their major, and I'm going to be talking about milking your major later. So number 4, do you want a career or do you want a job? Like, a lot of people want to major in like engineering and stuff, but maybe they don't like math that much. They're just good at it. So you want to choose something that you love to do, basically. Like, don't just choose something that's going to pay the bills or put your kids through college. Like, that's great, but make sure that you love and you're passionate about what you're choosing to do. And that's very important. Our last hit is what school is best for your interests. When you're choosing your major, make sure that you're choosing a school that serves that major. Like, they're very known for creating greatness out of that major. So like, say if you wanted to be a journalism or maybe like a biology major, then Howard University is perfect for those two. Like, those are 2 of the top majors pursued at Howard University. Or say, yeah, like at Spelman College, biological and biomedical sciences and also English are the top 2 majors pursued at Spelman College. At Morehouse College, the men there are more likely to major in business and social sciences, so maybe like political science or sociology, psychology, things like that. They're more likely to major in those type of things at Morehouse College. At Clark Atlanta University, the top majors are business, psychology, and the STEM programs. So, you know, biology, computer science, engineering, and math. Our business school is the #1 school at Clark Atlanta University. If you are interested, just letting you guys know, I'm not a business major, but I'm a half psychology major. I'm a theater and a psychology major. So the fact that Clark Atlanta is very known for psychology majors is very important to me. If you want to major in business, then this is a really good place for you, because Clark Atlanta is located in the AUC. Also, it's located right in the city of Atlanta, so it's very close to downtown. And a lot of big companies like Coca-Cola, Google, all of that, they come to the AUC to come and get like interns and like students for job opportunities and volunteership and all of that. Like, so this is a very good place for somebody who wants to like major in business. Morehouse and Clark are very top business schools in Atlanta. So yeah, okay, so what I was talking about earlier about milking your major, like milk your major. I'm a theater major, so yeah, I'm a theater major, and so I make an active effort to search for little things on the side, like extra films and television. So far I have worked on The Quad, I've worked on the movie coming out soon. I've done the Black Panther movie, which is set to release sometime in 2017 or 2018. Can't really remember. So that's what I'm doing. I'm really trying to get out there and put my name out. I also use YouTube as a brand tool to brand myself as an actress. It's a lot of things that I want to do. If you're like a biology major, then people would try to like, you know, get internships, local hospitals, volunteer. Maybe you won't be able to get an internship like your freshman year, but you can volunteer. You could try to find some alumni who may be like on their own practices and you can work with them, you can get mentored by them. Like, there's just so much things that you could be doing that a lot of people do not do because they don't want to put in as much work as they claim they do. So my tip to you guys is to not be lazy, and if you are lazy, then don't complain about what you're getting out of it, because you get what you put into it. And if you're putting your heart and your soul into your college experience, and you're putting your heart and your soul into your major and trying to find a job and stuff, then it should really come back to you. So yeah, I really hope that this video helped you guys a lot. If you have any ideas or suggestions about something that you want to hear about next, or you need advice on, let me know. I'm gonna try to do another Q&A video, so if you have questions, send them in to me. I'm gonna make a video, another one. I also have a lot of other ideas, so I cannot wait for you guys to see them. So it's just Trey. Please make sure that you like, subscribe, share my videos, send them to your friends who may also need it, because this can help everybody. Like, it's not school specific right now. I'm definitely gonna make videos specifically for CIU 21, but right now my videos are not specific to a certain school. I'm making content that can help anyone. So please make sure that you share this on your Twitters, your Instagrams, screenshot my video, put it on Snapchat, you know, just let your friends know about me, and I will be so forever grateful. We're on the road to 300 subscribers, so it's gonna be lit out here. When I get 321 subscribers,